Hey, kia ora mai tātou te whānau. This is Rewa here. Hey, man, ngā pau's finished for the year. When I talk about the year, I'm thinking of the Maramataka Māori. So our study period goes from Matariki through to end of May, and then we just slide depending on when Matariki is. So we had our last class on Monday, we had our wānanga the other weekend, which you will see around the place. So enrolments are now open for the 2026-27 calendar year on servant leadership. But we're coming into our winter period. This is really the last phase of autumn, and I want to show you what I've been doing around the mara. So I've been talking about this for a little while, but look what we're down here. We've put a fence up. Oh yeah, in the process of putting a fence along the back here. So we're working on that at the moment. It's our kind of winter project. So that'll actually seal off my backyard garden. And in this location that I'm in right now, if you look through the series of videos that we've done for our Kaitaki Manakai backyard gardens, where I'm standing was my first garden that I put in. But with the fence put up and securing this area, we're going to look at putting chickens in here. And what I'll do is I'll use closing this period part off, and I hope you can see this, but that's going to be a run down there to where that fence is across there. Catch water off the garage, which near water here. Talking with the owner of the chemist next door, and there's probably a half a metre gap between the building and here, and I'm thinking to see if I can use that hole there as a bit of a run. And what I'll do is we'll just take down the snails that hide in there a little bit. So it's pretty cool. But that's why I haven't done any videos, is I've been hardcore at that, working on that. I've got some things coming next month. I'm doing an ethics counselling for welfare and well-being program in the early weeks of next month, and then spending some time together as a family. So I need to get all this done. But have a look at what our brassicas looking like. So now that the white butterflies all disappeared, they're starting to grow quite well. Back garden over here, my kumara tāpapa, put some onions down there, and down by the rosemary, put spring onions on either side of there. So looking pretty awesome. I've been doing a bit of pruning, so I've pruned the avocado tree, and I'll be mulching that up. Now that this tree's harvested, these are my feijoas. I'll prune these right back real tight this year, just so that the brassicas get sun, and then I'll mulch all that up. So this time of year is really looking after our worm farm, building up our worm juice, worm castings, so I can get back into the soil to build soil health, make compost, make wood chips, mulch that I can place in the garden. The holes that I've been digging here, I've used the soil of that and I've placed it in. As I come to plant out more in my gardens around the place, I'll just stick that soil in, add a bit of butter and blown and chicken manure. Went down, picked up some horse poop, and placed it in that pile just down in there with my compost pile. So we're just working on building up the health of the soil at this time of year. But yeah, there's always a project to do, always things to do to help enhance your gardens and build up the microorganisms and the fertileness of our soil. And so heaps doing, heaps going, heaps of things to do. Anyways, thanks for watching, thanks for participating, thanks for joining, thanks for signing up, registering with us, and just encouraging. And I've had a lot of folk give me encouragement around the place. If you want to know what's coming up and any more details, go to waiatua trust.org.nz and you'll see our training program, our gardening projects, and where you can source materials if you're wanting them. Or if you just want to come for a workshop, you can come and join us. We've got one coming up in July for our worm farming. I'm looking at soil health and in particular how I use my worm farms to do that. So I'll be teaching folk how to develop their own composting systems. And if you register and join up, and you'll get some worms, tiger worms, a kilogram of tiger worms for your participation, and then that will have worm cells and worm castings, as well as some bedding for your own little composting system. Alrighty, I'm got to get back to work. The sun's starting to get warmer, so trying to do this fencing and putting it up the pails. Whew, just been shifting around. Okay, thanks for watching. This is Lewa Te Kahu, Backyard Gardens, Kaitaki Marakai, and Puna Ora, Loving Waters, Eikona.